What is up, Fam Nation? Today is episode 2 and 3 because the second episode is going to be a filler in, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. So sit back and relax. So due to me forgetting to put my mic on, I did the whole episode 2 without any audio, commentating audio. So I did the usual, growing my trees out. I also went as far as crafting a composter. As you can see right here, I crafted a composter to, put my compost into the composter so I can make lovely bone meal to regrow any trees that I need for my house that I was currently building on that episode. Now, because I built a composter, I also had remembered that on the other side of this tiny lake, there was a whole bunch of leaf piles. So what did I do? I grabbed up as many leaves as I could and brought them back to the composter to continue making bone meal. Then, of course, I continued working on my house. Yes, it looks very nice. You're gonna see what it looks like as soon as I'm done with this filler in, because, like I said, this is an episode 2 and 3, more of a 3, but 2 because I'm filling you guys in on what happened in the second episode. Thanks to, me forgetting to turn my mic on. Of course, after a good day's work, I had some food, gave my dog some food, and I decided to go and explore the nighttime atmosphere, which was filled with nothing but danger. As you can see, I was fighting creepers, and my dog almost took a big kablooey because of it. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward to day 6. I continued to work in my house afterwards because a lot of the stuff that I was doing was literally just filler in things, like just filler stuff. Like, you know how you watch a filler episode and you're just doing nothing but pointless stuff? That's basically what episode 2 was just me trying to keep on gradually grabbing things for my house. After a while, I just, continued building stuff that I needed to be done for my house, such as this. I was showing off what I was, basically my progress of what I got done. And, that was that. Okay, you guys, now after you've been filled in with all the information you need to know on how I got to this point, we're going to continue. So, first things first, I need some food. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until this bar, my stamina bar goes down. Wait until my stamina bar goes down, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I need the trophy for, I need that trophy for the hunger. When you starve, you're supposed to eat like rotten flesh. If I can get that trophy, that'd be nice while I'm over here playing, while I'm over here doing other things. Let me see what happens if I do this. Nothing. I don't know if jumping like this is gonna do anything different. But I do need to get some more wood. Do I have any? I do have bone meal. Thing is, which tree's gonna grow for me? 1, 2. Oh, interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff right there. So the whole point of the trophy is you're supposed to eat rotten flesh when you're starving, and it's supposed to help. You're supposed to basically the whole way. So you're supposed to eat rotten flesh while starving, right? But the only way I think it will work as long as it doesn't hurt you. I think you're supposed to regain your health and everything, your hunger, and just let it do what it does. Back up for a minute. Let all the green sparkles go away. Let's try again. Okay, it didn't take everything. It took the rest of everything. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna split this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna split this into the two because I really don't need birch wood after, I'm only gonna use birch wood mainly for the sole purpose of, oh, you know what? Yeah, the sole purpose of, like, you know, turning it into sticks or, just using it for other things that I may not need it for at the moment. What is this for? Wait, how do I use? Oh, I could actually use this to bring in villagers for work. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm not even ready to look for villagers yet. But yeah, so sadly, because I did forget to turn my mic on, you guys, yeah, that was basically what happened and how I got to this point in this video and everything. So now I'm just working on trying to continue finishing up on everything that I need to be, trying to finish up on. Mainly my house is the main important thing. It's like the first thing I'm trying to finish. But as you can see, it took so long to even get to that point because I went through like a few days, and it's kind of crazy how many days I went through just to get to this point, you know. And like you would think, oh, it should take you less than that, but sadly it didn't. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna eat these pork chop only because I still need that trophy. So I'm still waiting to get that. Do I have to hurt myself? Do I have to get hurt to lose like a hunger bar or something? Because it seems like the hunger bar is not going any further down. Maybe I'm tripping and I almost just killed myself for no reason. I don't know. But yeah, this was supposed to be on Monday. This episode, the whole episode was supposed to be on Monday. I was gonna wait until next Monday, but I was like, nah. Let's see. Nope. I did not successfully regain my hunger. Okay, well, that's okay. As long as I'm able to sprint just for a little bit, that's all that matters to me. I need some trees. I need me some wood. So what I'm gonna do while I'm cutting these trees down, I'm gonna speed up the process by, doing a little time lapse. Give you guys some little time lapse action. Because a lot of people do it, but it's like, what would hurt? So let's do a little time lapse action, shall we? Okay, we are back. We are back. It is turning nighttime, but I have 264 two sacks of 64 leaves, a stack of 16, and I got a stack of 54 pieces of wood, which is going to be a lot. So we're going to go to sleep right now. And wake back up. Okay, so that's a good thing that I didn't take too long. Oh, I see a horse. Hold on. Only I had enough leather. I could definitely keep this horse as mine. But, ooh, speaking of, hold on. Cows, come here. No. No. I need as much leather as I can get. No. Even though that cow did not give me any leather. That's great. Okay, so at least I got some type of food. What I need to do now is take all these leaves and just turn them into however much bone meal I'm able to get out of this. And then we're gonna continue the house by looking for sand, so I can make a lot of glass blocks and turn the very top of my house into a lovely what you want to call it? Lovely what would I call it? Window, like glass ceiling, you know? Turn into a glass ceiling. That's what I meant to say, a glass ceiling. Like, English is not Englishing today. But yeah, no, that's what we're gonna do after I'm done doing all that. Also, because I have these wooden, these logs, let me actually turn this into what I need to turn it into. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oof! Yeah, we're gonna have to, add some, Aye! That was not what I was trying to do. I hear a drown that's nearby. I don't like it. I like the fact that the beds are actually a good way to get down off of something. And you know what? Something gave me an idea. I want to do something with this as well. But maybe on a later date. So I'm going to put like 4 blocks of wood over here. And the reason why I say on a later date is because it's something about like, there's something I want to do with that. With these 4 corners that are gonna deal with, yeah. Not gonna get too deep into it, but it's something I want to do with it. So, that being said, let's go get some of these. Let's go get some of this lovely sand. But before I do that, I can't go without my food. So now that I have food, I can just eat it. This dog just hasn't. Your tail's all the way up. You don't need no food at the moment, sadly. Now, I don't abuse my dog. Just letting you know, I'm not ever going to be abusive owner of any animal. It's just the dog doesn't need the health. It just wants to eat the food so then it can, mate. And I don't have a partner for it to mate with. Even though I did see a wolf earlier. If you guys were paying close attention when I was in my time lapse mode, I actually did spot another dog, and it killed a sheep. Actually, not too far from me. Okay, same with the crops that I have planted. I'm gonna also plant these sugar cane there. Just for the time being. I do plan on having my own sugarcane farm, and like all different types of farms, separate from each other, of course. For obvious reasons. But actually, you know what? No, I think we need more sand. Just a little bit, just a tiny bit more. You can never go wrong with just having a whole bunch of sand, especially when you're needing windows or any type of glass. Okay, we're gonna. No, hold on. We don't need unnecessary sand. I just needed at least 64 pieces of sand. Okay, now that that's done. Ooh, you know what, Cal? Hey, look. I'm not trying to make you guys go extinct. Just trying to get my leather intake. Because, I definitely do need my leather. I feel like you hit him from the side. Ooh, okay, cool. If I see other cows, I will not hesitate to smite them. I know that sounds pretty harsh, but it's for a reason, for a very good reason too. So, let's get the sand put up in here. We're gonna grab half of this. Actually, no, we're not gonna grab any of this. Not yet, at least. We're gonna put this in here. And then I'm gonna go outside real quick and take and drop these bad boys down. Okay. Oop, you know what I just said? Look at this. Look at this. The Minecraft, is that pumpkins in the distance? See, look, if it wasn't for this cow, I would have never noticed those pumpkins. Oh, the baby calf. I'm not gonna mess with the get baby cow. That would be very messed up because you don't even get anything from baby cows. I see bees in the distance. Maybe there's something further in the distance. You know what? I think today's episode, because yesterday's episode was supposed to be only yesterday's episode. This is combined. This is like a episode 2 and 3, but the second part, the second episode is like a filler in, and I hate that so much. So yeah, I wish I can give you guys a full brief, like a full-fledged, like, oh, this is episode 2 type, experience, but sadly, it would take more than just, yeah, I'm gonna take, I think, half of these, actually, less than half, more than half of these, turn them into seeds, and then I'm gonna let the rest of these pumpkins just sit here in the compost. Yeah. Yeah, I need as much as I can get. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a chest. I'm gonna put what I don't need in my chest into the yeah, I think I'm gonna put what I don't need into the chest, right? I'm gonna make it a double chest actually. The reason I'm gonna make it a double chest because I have a whole bunch of stuff, and right now there's a lot of stuff I don't really need right now. So I don't need these seeds. I don't need this. I will keep this just in case. I don't need any of this because where I'm going, I'm not gonna need half of this stuff. I will take a certain amount of dirt with me, and I will take these wood planks and keep them with me as well. The dirt is mainly just for building blocks, and I will take my buddy boy with me. But yeah, so we will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so we are going to go and make our way out. But before we do that, I'm going to make some sort of a beat. Okay, you guys, so what's funny? I actually circled around to the spawn point and found my home just like that. Don't know why it's not lit up though. It's kind of interesting. Like the torch is not doing justice outside. It's kind of like, are the torches not illuminating enough? Okay, dog, I need you to come into the house. Thank ya. Sit down. You did a great job. So great, I'm gonna have to cook you some food. But in the meantime, give you this as a treat and as a source of health. Grab all my goodies that I have collected and put them in the chest. Even if it's something I already had on me, I'm gonna put it in the chest just because, I want to make sure I have my haul. So this is literally a great. I think this episode really was a success, honestly, because holy moly donut shop, Like, I did not expect to find everything that I found here right now. So, with that being said, we're gonna put 6 pieces of wood over there. I said 6, and then put a whole stack. I'm gonna take some of this out. I'm gonna, start placing some glass, especially where the bed is, because, I ain't trying to get my bed wet, and I'm not trying to fall asleep in the rain. Even though this is like the perfect time to sleep. I mean, not sleep. Well, I mean, in real life, it's the perfect time to sleep. This is the perfect time to roll. This would be the perfect time to fish, but because it's dark, I'm not fishing in the nighttime. What the hell? Oh, he walked out the rain. That's pretty dope. Anyway, you guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, do make sure you like and subscribe, only if you want to. Then, of course, if you do want to like and subscribe because you enjoyed what you've seen here today, make sure you press the notification bell to be notified when I go live or upload a video just like this one. With that being said, live the gamer's life, shoot for your dreams, don't let nobody tell you what you can or cannot do. Your mind is your tool, my prince is success, your God is your road to glory, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.